What's up, y'all? In today's video, I'm gonna be telling you how to hang up your skateboard. You may not even be able to see like how it's hung up, but you only need a few things. So really there's like two methods to do this. So one of the first things you need is actually a nail. So I just have like a box of nails here. If you're somewhere where you can't use nails, you can actually use a command hook, so you can use that as a replacement. Obviously, if you have a nail, you're gonna need a hammer. If you have the command strip, you don't have to worry about that. And then lastly, to hang it up with, you actually wanna get some fishing line. I recommend some fishing line because one, it's durable, and two, it's gonna be clear when you're actually hanging it up if you get a clear version, so you can't really see, you know, right here at the top hole where it is. And if you don't feel like buying fishing line, you can use a shoelace. That's what I did in the past when I used like a command hook and a shoelace. But you can also use a command hook and some fishing line too. But that's pretty much all you need. You know, you might need some scissors, but hopefully that's just around the house just so you can cut the fishing line. All right, so actually, fun thing, we did get a skateboard to hang up. So, quick unboxing for you. We got, there you go. Oh my gosh, it actually looks sicker in person. We got this Zenitsu skateboard from Demon Slayer. Really sick. I didn't know it had this like gold shiny part at the bottom, but that's beside the point. Let's hang this up. First, let's take this out. All right, first thing you want to do is get our fishing line. And I don't remember like how exactly long it is, but get like a decent length, like maybe like shoulder width apart or something. Cut that off. We can always cut it shorter later just because there's so much fishing line, you're not gonna use that much. And what you're gonna do, I don't even know if you can see it, but you're gonna grab each end from the back side, not the front side, from the back side. Put one end through each hole, pull that through, get the other end, put it through the other, and we're gonna pull it back so it makes a straight line like this, right? Now this might be too long, you're just gonna have to like adjust. But you're just gonna make a knot. One thing I do to make a knot, if you look closely, make sure they're even. And you're just gonna pinch somewhere where, like, if you hold it like this, right? Like this is how it will hang, right? You don't want, you know, excess fishing line hanging above the board. You want it to be invisible. So I would say like pinch it where it hits like somewhere near the top here, right? Just kind of pinch it where it gets there. And then what I do, look closely, hope you can see this. I wrap it around 2 fingers. Just do one loop around 2 fingers, right? Pinch it so it holds that circle. Take your fingers out. Now you're gonna wrap these loose ends of the fishing line through that loop, and you're gonna pull it tight so it makes a knot. So you see here, there's a knot in there. So now this can hang on there, right? And I think I did it too high. So basically just like keep adjusting to where it's a little bit lower, like maybe about here, like I mentioned, to where that knot is. So I'm gonna do it again. Pro tip, if you actually measure out how long the fishing line is, if you're hanging up multiple boards, you can use that as a reference so that you can make sure they kind of hang from the same distance. I say same distance, goodness gracious. All right, let's make a knot. So this looks pretty good, right? So you see if I just hang it, it's not going above the board, right? Like I can grab it like this. It'll hang from my fingers. Now, time to put it on the wall. All right, so now what you're gonna do is take your board, pinch it by that little line, and kind of like hold your finger on it so you know where it hangs from. And if you're hanging it with multiple boards, it makes it a little harder because you have to kind of like guess where the nail or command strip's gonna hang from. But if you're just hanging on one board, it's simple. You just gotta like figure out where you're gonna hang it with your command strip or nail and then just hang it on it. I think, we'll see. We can always readjust later because luckily the board is long so we can adjust like the height of it and maybe like how far away it is. So my thumb is against it where I think it would be hanging from, or I just lost track of it. Make sure it's tight in there, right? Put your finger there. Let the board go, but keep your finger there. Have a pencil ready. Just mark that little spot where it was, just so you know where to hit the nail if you're using a nail. Command strip, you just gotta kind of like guess where it's gonna hang from. So if you're using a command strip, just be really careful when you're first using it. Make sure you know where it's gonna potentially hang from. Now we're gonna get our nail. Just hit that into the wall. Don't hit it all the way, just let it like hang a little bit. Don't hit it all the way, just let it hang a little bit so there's still some spots for the fishing line to hang off of. And then last but not least, you just hang it from there. So, just get above it, have the loop go around that nail, fold it down, and that should be good, hopefully. Fix this a little bit. Sometimes you can even shift it a little bit. You might have a little wiggle room. So honestly, if anything, I might move it just a little more to the right, but I think that's good. But yeah, if you notice anything bad with how you're hanging up, just readjust the nail, or if you can with the command strip, readjust that. Or even you can readjust the fishing line to kind of like see how high or low it'll hang. So now to make it even, let me just hang my other deck on the other side too. All right, and I think that's a done deal. And all right, y'all, that's how you hang up your skateboards across the wall. You can do it however you want to. You can do it horizontal. For horizontal, you just gotta work with 2 nails or 2 command hooks, so you can hook them on that. But yeah, fairly simple process. You know, looks super nice. Hopefully I can even add more because I have a whole bunch of wall space. If you have any questions on how to hang these up, leave that down in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. And be sure to check out this video right here. I think you'll enjoy it.